If you have ever felt like there are unspoken rules at work that nobody tells you about, you're right. Every workplace has them, and the people who succeed usually figure them out faster, often because someone pulled them aside and let them in on the organizational norms. That's what I call informal mentoring. It's a key ingredient of inclusive leadership. Now, when most people think of mentoring, they imagine formal programs, scheduled pairings, checklists, and official meetings. That's fine, but informal mentoring is different. It's organic. It's when someone, usually a senior leader, takes the time to share the unwritten rules of the office. These are the things you'll never find in an employee handbook, but they can make or break your career trajectory. Informal mentoring is the moment when someone pulls you aside and says, "Here's how things really work here. Let me save you some time and mistakes." Let me give you an example. A senior vice president once told me about a time when he was working with a younger employee. This employee was smart, ambitious, and always met deadlines, but people didn't like working with him. The senior leader finally told him, "Do you know why people avoid teaming up with you? It's not your work. It's your style. You come across as dismissive in meetings. If you shift how you respond to others, your reputation will change overnight." And it did. That quick, candid conversation wasn't on the calendar. It wasn't even in the mentoring handbook, but it changed the trajectory of that employee's career. That's the power of informal mentoring. So, how do you attract informal mentors into your career? You can't exactly walk up and say, "Hey, will you give me the secret playbook?" But you can position yourself to receive it. While my book, Exclusion: Strategies for Increasing Diversity in Recruitment, Retention, and Promotion, provides information about attracting mentors and mentoring turnoffs, here are a few thoughts I'll share in this video. Number one, if you have your sights set on a certain senior leader to become your informal mentor, you had better show up for them. If a senior leader is hosting a panel, leading a project, or presenting at a company town hall, be there. Visibility matters, and showing interest in what matters to them creates opportunities for connection. Ask for their advice. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be something as simple as, "I saw how you handled that client situation. May I ask what your thought process was?" Most leaders enjoy sharing wisdom when someone shows curiosity and respect. And third, familiarize yourself with their work and use it as your career blueprint. Read what they write, watch how they run meetings, observe their style. Then try to incorporate what works for you. When they see you adopting their best practices, they'll often invest even more in helping you grow. I can't tell you how many times I've heard someone say, "I chose to mentor him because he reminded me of myself. He reminded me of myself when I was younger." And don't forget the golden rule, to say thank you. Gratitude goes a long way. A quick email, a coffee, or even just saying, "That advice really helped me," makes mentors feel that their time was well spent. Now let's tie this back to inclusive leadership. True inclusive leaders don't just hoard knowledge. They share it. They pull people aside. They explain the unspoken rules, and they give others a fair shot at success. If you're not doing this, you might be unintentionally keeping people on the outside. Here are some simple steps that leaders can take toward becoming an informal mentor. Number one, identify hidden talent. Look for individuals who are hardworking, consistent, and show potential, but who may be struggling to grasp the unwritten rules of the workplace. These are often the people who benefit from someone pulling them aside. Number two, open your network when it's earned. Once a mentee has demonstrated commitment and integrity, it's okay to introduce them to the people in your professional circle. Opening up your network is a powerful way to accelerate their growth and expand their opportunities. Number three, offer to help and mean it. Don't wait for a mentee to muster up the courage to ask, for your help. Ask them directly, "Do you need any help? How can I support you?" Sometimes that small question is the doorway to the advice they didn't know how to request. And four, share your war stories. Don't just tell your mentee what to do, tell them why. Share the missteps, the lessons learned, and the behind the scenes of your career journey. These stories humanize you and give mentees a realistic playbook for navigating their own path. Number 5, normalize mistakes. Inclusive mentors make it clear that mistakes are part of growth. Sharing how you bounce back from setbacks shows mentees that resilience is just as important as success. Give candid feedback. Informal mentoring is not about sugarcoating. It's about having the courage to say, here's what's getting in your way, and here's how to fix it. That kind of honesty is rare, and mentees value it deeply. And number 7, celebrate progress, not just outcomes. Notice when your mentee improves, even in small ways. Recognition keeps them motivated and reinforces that you see their effort. The heart of informal mentoring is access to insights, networks, and honest conversations that aren't written down anywhere. By intentionally offering these, you shift from being a good manager to being an inclusive leader who makes others feel seen and supported. Think about it. The people who already fit in often get this kind of mentoring naturally. Inclusive leaders make sure everyone has access to it, especially those who might otherwise be left out. So remember, the I in visibility stands for informal mentoring. Whether you're seeking it out for yourself or providing it to others, it's one of the most powerful and inclusive tools in the workplace. Show up, ask for advice, study the leaders you admire, and always show gratitude. And if you're in a leadership role, think about who you can pull aside and give those unwritten rules to today. In the next video, we'll keep moving through the visibility framework. And I'll be talking about the letter S in visibility and how the S stands for subtle slights, which is another trait that every inclusive leader needs to know how to resolve. Organizations hire me to give talks and trainings on this very topic because informal mentoring is one of the simplest yet most overlooked levers for building fair and equitable workplaces. If you'd like to dive deeper, let's connect. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you want to keep learning how to truly be inclusive in your leadership. Feel free to comment below. Here's a question for you. Have you ever had an informal mentor change the course of your career? I'd love to hear your story.